Hey guys, I know it's been a while, but I'm going to try something different. Today we have the Marvel Minimates Wave 62 Heroic Carnage and Heroic Hobgoblin from the Axis storyline. So these guys are made by Diamond Select Toys and Art Asylum. On the back we have the roster being Uncanny Sabretooth, Claw, Heroic Carnage, Heroic Hobgoblin, Red Onslaught, Falcon as Captain America, or Captain Falcon, Superior Iron Man, and Axis Apocalypse. Now, I plan to pick up these two a bit later on, but today we just have these guys. There's Carnage, Hobgoblin. Right. Let's get these guys over. Recruited by Magneto to battle Red Onslaught's hero-countering Sentinels, Cletus Cassidy was hit by the inversion spell and returned to New York City with a desire to do good. His methods are questionable, but he gets results. Heroic Hobgoblin, another one of Magneto's recruits. Original Hobgoblin, Roderick Kingsley, was inverted, returning to New York on a mission to protect others. But while his intentions are good, he has profit still on his mind. Up first, we have Carnage. I do not like this thing. It spins around way too easily. He looks good. He's got nice printing on the sides of him, just all around. Just got some random garb and stuff there. His head's a bit loose on mine, but that's just mine. The head printing on mine looks really good. Not much to really say about him. He's got these tentacly bits coming out of his arms. His hands are really weird and tentacly. That's really the only word I can describe him, is tentacly. I don't like having that on him. You can just take his head off and take it off. Yeah, he's got some robotic legs. Anyway, he's got. You can see robot legs because apparently he got ripped in half or something like that. For accessories, he comes with an alternate head. And what you do is you just pop that off, pop that on, and you can see Cletus Cassidy smiling like all hell is broken loose. Now this head is very stiff compared to the other one. You can take his hairpiece off, and the back printing's the exact same, so is the top, except this one's got a peg hole in it. The only real difference is that this one's got some of his face showing, and the hairpiece, it's ginger with some red at the back, because when you put it on him, on the back looks like it's crawling out. But with mine, it was really hard to get the hair off the first time. So with mine, the hair was incredibly hard to get off, but you can get it off. The only problem with mine is, you see, there's an area there which kind of has paint smudged off it. It looks grey because it got attached to the piece there. And you can see some red around the top. But, yeah, he's okay figure. He's not my favourite one out of the two. I'm just going to be straight out and say it. He doesn't come with any weapons like the last Carnage did in the Deadly Foes of Spider-Man, I believe it was. The articulation on Carnage is really good. He's got full movement at the head, apart from he can move all the way up and down. I'm not sure he can do it. He should be able to do it with this piece on it as well. Yeah, he can. He's got full motion range of his arms, nothing being prohibited there. His hands are really weird, but they spin around. There's nothing prohibiting the back of him, so he can kick all the way back, he can kick all the way forward. He's got the more range of articulation of the two, and his feet can swivel. Overall, heroic Carnage is an okay figure. He's not very heroic, but he's something. Up next we have heroic Hobgoblin. Now, this is the reason why I got this set, because I just really enjoyed Hobgoblin. He's got normal hands, as you can see, with these cufflinks. He's got Captain America-like boots. Printing all around on his, well, not all around, it doesn't go onto his back, but the belt goes all the way around, I'm pretty sure. Chest detailing, pretty okay. He's got his satchel. We've got his head. Now mine has a dent there, but I'm not too worried about it because I'm going to have the hood on him most of the time, and if I don't have the hood on him, I probably don't know what I'm going to do. But his arm printing looks really good. He's got nothing on his back, apart from the belt. Accessory-wise, he comes with an alternate, whoops, where did the legs go? An alternate look for him. If you didn't like the original look, you can have him as one of his henchmen. Of course, you can swap this out however you want, but I'm just going to display it like this, because this is what his henchmen look like in the thing. They're like, rare. It would have been great to have a thumbs up, because Roderick Kingsley's does that quite a lot. Not only that, but he also comes with his glider, which you can see me throwing in the background. I'll just move him back. His glider's okay. It looks a bit wonky, I guess. Like one of my, they don't really sit flat with each other. Because if you have it that way, the head's kind of tilted. It's a purpley color. It is not the same color as his. It looks very much the same color, but it is not. It is a lot more purple than the blue here. You can get to a duck. No, you can't see it, but it also comes with a clear flight stand, as commonly seen with Iron Man figures, and you can just plug that in there and just grab him, and you can just have him sitting on his glider like ee. But yeah, he comes with that, and it's not over yet. But getting the display base back, he also comes with a really tiny book, Hobnobbin with Roderick Kingsley. Now it's a play on Hobnobbin by Roderick Kingsley, but it's a minimate version. It's got the minimate head on it. The pages are coloured. It's got nice, whoops, it's out of focus. It's got nice printing on the front, but you can get him with a bit of a wedge in there. He can hold it, but it stretches his hand out, so if I was to get anyone to hold it, I'd probably get good old Cletus Cassidy doing some reading, because you can just like wedge it in between his fingers like that. So I'll probably have him, whoops, his hand came off. I'll probably have him reading it, if anyone, because it fits in his hand the nicest. Getting back to Hobgoblin though, he's got one more accessory, and that is, taking his hand off, that is the pumpkin bomb. You can put it in the sand, there's not really any wrong way to put it in. Have it that way, so when you're throwing it. And it's just a recolored version of the Green Goblin pumpkin bomb. So is the glider in the background there. But yeah. Hobgoblin can, he's a bit, his legs can't move as far back. He can move his legs back, but about that much. His arms, I guess you could say, aren't really prohibited. You can't get straight back. He can look left and right, even with the hood on, but he can't really look up and down that much. I mean, he can look up and down, but if you take his sword off, he can look up and down a lot better. Now is his feet cannot move because of these cuffs, because they're part of the boot. Overall, Hobgoblin is very heroic. He's my favourite one out of the two. Overall, that's the Wave 62 Heroic Hobgoblin and Heroic Carnage 2-pack. Whoops. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it might be a little bit awkward because it's the first video and I'm still getting used to it. Hopefully I'll get better at these and start enjoying them a bit more. But I really like this pack. It comes with not as many accessories for Carnage as I would like. I would pick up another pack to have the alternate look of his goon. If you look on Luke's toy store, which I will be picking up the greatest hits wave 1 and 2 from, and probably the Deadpool wave. If you look on the Wave 62 Axis wave, I think the only one there is the Sabretooth and Claw, which, I mean, this was the first one to go, because this pack is great. I mean, I'm a bit undecided whether I like this pack more or the Red Onslaught and Captain Falcon, but hopefully this will arrive in the next few days. Really excited for this one, but this one is equally as good. This is the third or fourth Carnage. I think there's an Ultimate Carnage as well, but this is the second Hobgoblin. The first Hobgoblin being in Minimates wave, what wave would it be? Marvel Minimates exclusive wave, so it wasn't actually out in the waves, I guess. But if I was to guess, I would say it was round about the time of wave 2-ish, 3-ish. The first Carnage was in wave 2 for sure. It would have been about wave 2. But the Tendril Attack Carnage would be the one I pick up, because he looks pretty red, but he actually looks very, very pink and closer. Yeah, overall, I enjoyed this pack. Hope to see you guys soon, and I'll see you in the next video.